deputies. So, looking around the police station, and I found this terminal. And this log. Winter holotape logs. Return to Agent Mitchell in Boston. Bad TFL. And mailed to Sergeant Sulzbach in Malden PD. Also, I wanted to...
You better get a move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
Yeah. Oh, I found this tape. We're gonna be nosy.
Log entry 324A. I'm starting to wonder if joining the Brotherhood of Steel was a good choice. I originally signed up seeking protection and comradeship, but I'm worried that I've traded away a bit of my humanity in the process. The Brotherhood's message of hope for the future is idealistic and noble, but their methods leave a lot to be desired. The leadership seems especially misguided. Instead of diplomacy, they wield violent confrontation to exert control. Despite all that, I've been successfully avoiding the fighting by following the career path of a field scribe. I suppose only time will tell how long I can stand the sight of spilled blood over my own moral fiber.
Right. And then this is another terminal. Recon Squad Gladius orders. Proceed to the area designated as the Commonwealth to perform a standard long-range recon operation, LRRO. Report any unusual activity using standard long-range communications to Scabbard. Extraction time undetermined. Paladin Dance. Paladin Dance personal logs. I don't really want to read all of those. Gladius personnel terminal. So let's see what it says about Halen. Status active. Okay. Warwick deceased. Rock deceased. Keen deceased. Night Sergeant Dawes deceased. Reese active. So it looks like they've lost a lot, you know, they've had a lot of casualties. I don't know. Let's look at the last log and see if there's anything interesting. We've been attempting to contact Scabbard with the energy reading Halen has collected, but the police station's high-gain antenna was damaged by a super mutant rocket attack, and we can't transmit the data. Halen is attempting to repair the antenna, but she isn't certain that we have the parts we need at this time. So she got some sort of energy reading. If we go back to the previous entry, it says Scribe Halen has been picking up unusual energy readings on her instruments. She claims that they are on an extreme high-band spectrum frequency, which makes it highly unlikely to be pre-war in origin. The readings are also highly sporadic, only appearing for very short amounts of time and in very specific locations. The decay on these signals is severe, and they seem to disappear off Halen's instruments after several hours. We don't have the equipment necessary to track these readings, so we're attempting to use triangulation to discover their point of origin. So that seems to be what they're up to now. I don't want to spend too much time reading that stuff. Instead, I need to go to Diamond City and find my son. I've been told to look in Diamond City by Mama Murphy. Just as an aside, I am using quite a number of mods, and what's going on here? What was dropping from the sky? Other than rain. Or are we having a storm? Alright. Now, let's see if I can find my way back to the road. Which I think was this way. And continue on to Diamond City. Because that was my original goal. That is my current goal. So, let's see. She did say to go. Let's see, I was heading south. I'm kind of lost at the moment. I think I was heading this way. And there's a bridge over here, and she's that Carla said something about going over a bridge. Let me get my Beantown Brewery. Well, in the police station I did find a map. So let's have a look at the map. Okay, I do not think that this is where I want to go. I think I want to continue down this road. And look for Diamond City. Paladin Dance said Diamond City was in this area, so I'll continue on until I find the next bridge. Not this one. Of course, when he was a little upset when I told him that I wasn't going to help him right now because I had to find my son. He was not pleased with that. He does not like to be kept waiting, it appears. But if he wants my help, he's going to have to wait. My son's welfare is much more important. It's much more important than whatever it is he's wanting to do. Oh, a fallen sign. What does it say? Diesel fusion. Drive in, fly out. Oh, that sounds nice. Just think. Oh. Hello? Bobby pin. That hurt. Alright. see if I have something. I'll eat some crispy squirrel bits. I feel a little better now. Fighting is hungry work. Cambridge Polymer Labs. Right. I think I want to proceed more cautiously after my encounter with those things that are scary humans. Proceed cautiously. It says for rent. I didn't say to close. I wanted to pick up these things. In case Sean wants some toys to play with. Oh. Look at that. Wonder what they all do. This one's obviously light. This one's probably to call the police. Although, if it's the apocalypse, what good is that going to do you? I wonder. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Okay, this one might be the bridge to go over. But again, I want to proceed cautiously. It's just... if you go too cautiously, it takes forever, right? Wreck of the USS Riptide. I hear more gunfire. So much gunfire in this world. It's like a war zone. Ugh. Is it coming from in here?
Chained on the other side.
Alright, can't go there. Ah, Diamond City this way. Into the war zone, eh? Diamond City.
Super mutants.
Super mutants. Be still. So that I can shoot you.
Help here. God damn it.
Alright. One down. Need
Where
a
did you
better
go?
vantage point.
Not hiding this time. Everyone's an asshole. Keep them off me.
Alright. Where's another one?
Go for it. You are seriously pissing me off. Game over, asshole.
Is that all of them?
Hey there.
Mutant sure are hard to kill, huh? Thanks for the
Yeah.
assist.
You're welcome. Alright, let's have a look around. Check out the super mutants. There's some ammo. That's about it for this, I do believe. Oh, is it another traveling merchant? Hello?
So many guns and so little time. You just gotta buy them.
What kind of stuff do you have?
What kind of stuff do you have?
If it can chamber cock and spit out lead, then I sell it. I sell slashers and clobberers too for those maniacs that like it up close. But hot death flying faster than the speed of sound? Ah, my knees are getting weak just from thinking about it.
She seems weird. Let's have a look.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, goody. Let's make mischief.
Let's make mischief. Let me check my ammo situation. I think I can do some more 308s. Unique. Spray and pray. Bullets explode on impact doing 15 points area effect damage. Unfortunately, she wants way too much money for that. I cannot afford it. Alright. Combat shotgun. I want that. Alright, let's see what else she has. Alright. Now let's see what I can sell her. Sell her all these. And what else do I have? Let's see. I can get rid of this pipe pistol. These pipe rifles. Laser rifle. This double barrel shotgun because I'm gonna have combat shotgun. See, I can sell this some jet. Some buff out. Because I don't use drugs. No. Cigars, cigarettes, don't smoke. Pre-war money. Cigars, cigarettes. Okay, I think I've sold her too many things and now she doesn't have enough money to pay me. So, take back some of these. Well, let's see. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let's accept this trade. Alright, so let me check my inventory. Apparel, I'm going to wear the patrolman eyeglasses. This right arm piece. Combat shotgun. Let's favorite that. Put it here. And then I'll put this one here. And the sniper goes here. And then the laser goes up. I don't really like using laser ones. I'll put this one here. Yeah, can I help you? This is my combat shotgun. So now I need some shotgun shells.
Come on, come on. Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
Alright, let me see what you have.
Sure.
Let's see if you got some
Let's take a
shotgun
look.
shells.
Oh, goody. Let's make mischief.
Alright. Shotgun shells. Yes, I want those. And let's get rid of the rest of these. And I'm not going to be using the 10mm anymore. So we'll sell those. And I'll sell the 10mm pistol. And yeah, I think that's a good trade. All right. So my pipe pistol, well, not pistol, my pipe rifle, Diamond City this way, is my general all-purpose go-to weapon. It handles most situations. And oh, cigarette. I guess nobody wants. Diamond City this way. That's where I want to go. Diamond City. Diamond City this way. Welcome.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
I just got here, but yeah.
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. I need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
This place, Diamond City, what is it?
This place, Diamond City. What is it?
Oh, the Green Jewel? She's a sight. Everyone who's anyone in the Commonwealth is from here, settled here, got kicked out of here. A big wall, some power, working plumbing, schools, and some security goons are what make Diamond City the big monster it is. Oh, love it or hate it. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Let's go.
All right.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press.
Diamond City. Mayor.
Read all about it. Are Sims replacing people? Is your neighbor really human? Read all about it.
Say what?
Hey,
Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
The Institute?
the Institute?
You ain't heard of the Institute, lady? They snatch people up in the night and no one hears from them again. It's all in the paper. Better read up before they grab you, too.
Who's gone missing?
Who's gone missing?
Drifters, residents, stadium seat snobs. Seems every year or so, someone's gone, and we all know why. So you better be careful, newcomer. The Institute is out there, and they'll grab you too. Like I said, it's all in the paper.
I'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I've heard that before. So what are you doing in Diamond City anyway?
Came here looking for someone.
I came here looking for someone.
Let me guess. That someone's gone missing, right? That's what I'm telling you. So who is it?
Looking for my baby.
I'm looking for my baby. His name's Sean.
You have a son, lady? Wow, you're old. You're in bad luck. No one tries to find missing people in Diamond City. Missing people means the Institute is involved. And no one's going to want to get the Institute's attention.
You're a smart kid. Isn't there someone in town who isn't afraid of this institute?
You're a smart kid. Isn't there someone in town who isn't afraid of this institute?
Well, there is the detective, Mr. Nick Valentine. He's not afraid of anything. If anyone's gonna help you, it's him.
What else do you know about Mr. Valentine?
What else do you know about Mr. Valentine?
I know all the adults who go there won't admit it. Ain't that the way it is? No one's ever grateful for the people who help out the most.
Is that all you got?
Is that all you got, kid?
Hey, I already gave you a free paper, free advice, and a free recommendation to the detective agency. My charity quota is full. Got me? Piper, you're back.
Are we stuck in a cutscene or something? Man, I have never known the game to be this buggy. Okay, I finally got out of that. It says
Hey,
this
kiddo.
individual is busy.
How's paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper? Watch your back. The Institute could be right behind you. Extra, extra! Is your neighbor really human? We have the exclusive.
Alright, let's read this paper. Public Occurrences, October 2287. Synthetic Truth by Piper Wright. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. And Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied the sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodles is but one of many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonough sidle up to a stool and engaged in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing. Yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229 as they sat around this very same counter. But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles. When the bar served not noodles, but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed, thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there's one person among us who does remember distinctly the events of that evening. Respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a Public Occurrences exclusive interview. "Oh, I was there all right. Sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and I'm just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall, we all were. So what was the harm? And let me tell ya, that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day. Said he was from out west. Somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh, and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth, and Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful until it wasn't." Eustace continued her account of that evening, and the moment when things turned sinister and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. "We'd been drinking and carrying on, must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face all in an instant. And then his cheek started twitching, kind of funny. And I remember watching him, clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then, blam! He shot Henry, the barman, right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that." What Eustace is describing is, of course, the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans. Synths. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed the man who had flipped his lid. Gone crazy. And he lay there like a dead crazy man. Sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths, you see. And we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we all knew the Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now, among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery, using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles. Specifically, the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter the synth went haywire and mercilessly killed several people after spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? Alright, and that is the end of the synthetic truth. And it's nighttime. Diamond City's newspaper. Wonder if there's an inn in the town. Well, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you have enjoyed it.
Oh, wow, you're tall.
And please give me a thumbs up, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to get every episode of Fallout 4 and any of my other videos. And we'll see you later. Bye.
A real Volt suit? Damn.